Yeah. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? Happy day off. Happy day off. Theo, I know people feel some type of way about the day. Different people feel different ways about the day. So all I'm saying is happy day off. What's going on, Groovy Fee? What's going on? We got the Black Panther president in the building, Kamoyo King. Happy day off. Happy day off. Enjoy it. Whatever you're going to do today, go enjoy it. Aside from that, like, share, subscribe. I think we got a jam-packed show today. I do. We got an interesting show today. We got an enjoyable show today. We got an informative show today. Yeah, we got that. We got that. I call this the Erykah Badu episode of I Ain't Saying, I'm Just Saying with the Rock With Me Nation. Theo, the Erykah Badu word? Yes. As Erykah Badu said on that video, you better call Tyrone. I'm an artist. And I'm sensitive about my shit. I am. So watch what you say. I feel like I got to get that out of the way because I am sensitive about my stuff. You know, you put time and effort into some stuff, you be sensitive about it. You be like, especially with time, effort, care, concern. When somebody just say something crazy, you be like, I know that. No, man. But we're going to get all up into this thing, man. Juju just passing through. Hey, we got to do what we going to do. Rock With Me Nation. So some of us, all of us, can do what we want to do and not be hindered to some other people. What's going on, Mr. Randall Brown? What's going on? I enjoyed the previous post. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. We're gonna jump off into this thing though. Like I said, I am sensitive about my stuff. I am. Put a lot of time, effort, and concern into this. So yeah, we got this. Let me see what we got going on. I gotta put the reading glasses on. Black Panther Blood Hunt. We're going to talk about all three issues. We're going to talk about the entire story. We are going to talk about the entire story. T'Challa and Ororo and Anuket. I'm probably going to start there first. When I got to tap into my inner Erykah Badu, I just did. And Black Panther, State of the Union, or State of the Empire, addressing the Empire. Yeah, we're going to do that. And the false eyes of Wakanda. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna talk about where the Emperor of Wakanda should go from here. Well, you like to see him go from here. But aside from that, though, like I said, like, share, subscribe. You like, leave a comment. You don't like, leave a constructive comment. Now, let's start here. T'Challa, Black Panther. You a Black Panther fan? I am. I can't necessarily tell you that I read what was it called, Jungle Action, when it first debuted. That would be going back. I'd be lying if I told you that. I did. My first introduction to T'Challa came in an Avengers comic book. Yeah, like Theo. That's my first introduction to him, and it was Henry Peter Gyrick. They were telling the Avengers that since they didn't have no people of color on the team, he was gonna put somebody of color on the team. They kicked off Hawkeye and brought in Sam. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe John Byrne, or nope, I think George Perez drew that cover. Y'all like, damn, Theo, yeah. I told y'all, it's the reason why Kamoyo called me the griot. Don't forget stuff. So we got that. Now, that was then. And I want to tell you that was the 80s. But now, T'Challa had a girlfriend in the comics. It might not be canon the way they doing it because they went back and retcon stuff. But before any Black Panther fan heard about an Ororo Monroe, it was Monica Lynn. There was Monica Lynn. And the same way some of y'all feel about T'Challa getting with Ororo is how some people feel about him and Monica Lynn. Now, what Marvel did was they went back and retconned it and said that T'Challa dated Ororo as a child. That's not real time, though. That's not. He was with Monica Lynn. Well, Theo, why are you saying all that? Because some folks, I started this off by saying this, I'm an artist, so be careful about what you say because I'm sensitive about this. My channel. This is my channel. And while I'm not going to mention your name, what I will say, if the only thing you took away from my review of Black Panther Blood Hunt issue 3 was that I wanted Anuket and T'Challa to get together, Ororo, you either have not been paying attention to all the videos that I've done, the action figures that I've collected, the tweets that I put on Twitter, and or you just sensitive as hell. And when I say sensitive as hell, I mean that's what you want. So anything you perceive to be opposed to that, you're gonna get triggered. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. First and foremost, you got to ask yourself an honest question. Do you know what good writing is? Or is good writing dependent upon you getting what you want? Because that's not the same thing. That is not the same thing. It's not. Do you know what good writing is? Do you care about good writing, or do you just want what you want? Me, I'm gonna prefer good writing because it's got to make sense. It's got to make sense. John Ridley's run, that was bad writing. Didn't make sense. None of it did. The way he set up the characters, the plot points of the story, it didn't make sense. That was horrible writing. Now, what makes it even worse was the outcome of the story from the horrible writing. See, it's horrible writing in and of itself to say that he's no longer the king, but he's still an emperor. That's horrible writing. That writing makes no sense. What you wanted was for him to beat everybody's ass. Okay, I get that. But that's because of the bad writing. So, where am I going? Well, you want T'Challa and Ororo together? Okay. I ain't saying you're right. I ain't saying you're wrong. But ain't she in a relationship right now? She with Craig, right? When's the last time you saw Craig? X-Men Red. Okay. She got a comic book coming out in August. You don't think Craig gonna be in it? Now, what type of writing do you want in regards to Craig? Do you want the writing to make sense, or do you want us, the writers, Marvel editorial, to act like Craig never existed? T'Challa, you read John Ridley's run? I did. If I'm T'Challa, I'm feeling some type of way about everybody that turned their back on me, and that includes Ororo. Okay, so he should be gung-ho, or he gonna freeze when Ororo show up on the Avengers. Give me that story in your mind, how that play out. He see Ororo. Yeah, it's gonna be some tension in the air, as it should be. Okay, well, it's a goddess checking for him, and the female that he been checking for since he was a kid, retcon, right? She in a whole ass relationship with another dude. So what should he do? Twiddle his thumbs? No. What should he do? Or, because this is when I say good writing, you ever stop to think about the fact that if Anuket is making plans on him, how this might set up an issue, a confrontation between her and Bast later on? You don't want to see that? Did you not think about the fact that Anuket might want T'Challa to be her champion? Because didn't she allude to the fact she don't have one? That's good writing. The potential is there for some great writing. All that in regards to issue 3. Say it one more time. You didn't look at the formation of the 5 tribes? Because that's an interesting plot point in and of itself. We just focusing on T'Challa and Ororo. I'm gonna keep up with these notes real quick. Then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. Monica died. Monica died though. She died, and they buried her with a heart-shaped herb in Wakanda with the resurrection altar. Death is not the end. What's going on, Mr. YouTube? What's going on? What's going on? Reading Panthers Pray right now. See, my wife actually is watching the first Black Panther movie, and I'm sitting up there looking at it like this. So Njobu wanted Wakanda to rule the world, and that's what Eric wanted, and that's what all y'all. Never mind. Sam felt he was the token on the team. He did. He did. The river goddess saying she was. Boy, look. That's Randall. Come on, say that one more time, Randall. Randall, say that one more time. When she said it, I was like, oh my God. I didn't even want to play no more. I wanted to put the book down. I had flashbacks my damn self. I felt what T'Challa felt when he wasn't even around. But when she said that, I felt that all in my spirit. Because I've been told that before. And I was like, oh, damn. She cocky with it. Oh, Lord, Jesus, him. Oh, Lord. Oh. Bad said, you just as slippery. And she didn't deny none of that and wet. That's how you know. That's how you know we're not in the editorial room. That's how you know we're not in the editorial room. Because there's no way in hell I believe that would have no. Because if we in the editorial room and we get that book, we looking at Cheryl like that's what you gonna have her say. And Cheryl probably would be like, what's the problem? You would have known. You would have known. You would you would have known. I don't know if they talk like that in anybody else's culture. I don't. So I ain't finna say they do, and I ain't finna say they don't. But I know as a grown behind man, I didn't heard that more than once. I've been told that more than once. I've been told that more than one time. So when she said that, and the look on her face when she said it, both of y'all got to come along. Both of y'all. The writing complements the artwork. The artwork complements the writing. Both of y'all, Eaton and Karami, both of y'all, both. BOFT. Both of y'all got to come. Both. you ain't lie about that one, Randall. You ain't lie about that one at all. That one, boy, look here. I man, appreciate that. I had no idea when she said that he is the king of the dead. He could talk to Monica anytime. I'm just saying. Yes, I want T'Challa to be with Ororo. I think that's what that is. I think I said that. I think I was the one that did the comic book review of T'Challa and Aurora's grandparents. I think I was. I think I said, stop effing around. We know that's canon. That's what that is. So if enjoy the story. Enjoy the story. That's what I'm gonna say. Anything you want Marvel to do, I don't work for Marvel Comics yet. So mheroes@marvel.com, okay to print. I like to think that I'm responsible with my voice. That said, I don't think, well, if Marvel is paying attention to me, they're paying attention to me. But as far as members of the Rock With Me Nation go, they know how I feel about T'Challa and Ororo. Hell, you see the damn action figures behind me. You see an action figure, Anuket? It ain't that hard to do one. It ain't that hard to do one. But let's not stay on Anuket too long because we could. Black Panther Blood Hunt 3. Well, no. Black Panther Blood Hunt. The series. Did you say? I'm not doing that, Randall. No, no, I'm just gonna say you said play something by Janet Jackson. I ain't gonna get me T'Challa said her stuff so and we all been there. That's the sad part about it. We all done been there as a dude. You be like, man, this what the I've heard that R. Kelly music is available again because of the money that's owed to the victims. So they're making R. Kelly music available again. I'm only saying that because R. Kelly did a song called I Want to Marry Her. Now, R. Kelly off to the side as a grown man dealing with grown women. I feel like I got to put that in there because of the whole Robert Kelly thing. But as a grown man dealing with some grown women, yeah. I want to marry. Oh yeah. Them lyrics hit home. So like I said, when she said, it's what she said and her facial expression. That's what it was. It was what she said and her facial expression. And I can only imagine her kind of like slowly descending in the water, like, and wet. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I enjoyed it too. It was nice. The end game is Ororo. He can have his gun along the way. Thank you. I think that's the perfect sentiment right there. The end game is Ororo. Powerful children like Franklin and Valeria. They're not gonna put, and I no, because what story do we have where we got a God sleeping with, having a child in a relationship with a mortal? We don't have that. We don't have that story, and you know damn good and well they're not gonna let that be. No, they're not doing that. So, but anyway, Black Panther, Blood Hunt, like it, dislike it, worth your time, waste of time, like the new characters, don't like the new characters. Great story about Black Panther, bad story about Black Panther. Let's chop it up. What are your thoughts? Put your thoughts in the comment section. Me, for mine, I think it did a great job world building. I think it did a great job world building. Of course, as somebody alluded to, we do have to ask the question, what's going on with the originators? And that's got to fit. That's got to fit somewhere. That's got to fit. Of course, we look at this. I would like to think that that gives us some opportunities to tell some stories about Mosi. Maybe Mosi got into it with some vampires. T'Challa did allude to the fact that that wasn't Wakanda's first rodeo with vampires. So we could get something with a Mosi. We could get something with a Bashinga. So we got that. I looked at the 5 gods. You said Ta was there. I don't know. Once again, as I alluded to yesterday, that's the MCU synergy. When we're looking at it now, those guys have existed in Wakanda before the MCU. The thing is we never looked at those gods before as being the symbols for those tribes. No, we didn't. We had the crocodile tribe. We had the lion tribe, them fools that summoned Mulan. We had the golden tribe. We had the Jabari tribe. We had the hyena tribe. That's what that was. And we see those pictures in earlier comics of Black Panther. Now, and Miss Eden will have to tell me if I'm getting this right or wrong. Miss Eden, from what I heard, it's a great interview last night. My brother and I, D-Real, would love to get you on the show, Friday Night Vibes. You have to let us know if you're available. I'll definitely inbox you. Just gotta tell me. But it's almost as if it's shifting toward the MCU version of it. So we know Ishu told the 5 of them, y'all can't go nowhere else. That's y'all. And they were supposed to serve as a warning, like in that region of Africa. That was the F around and find out region. The temple of blasphemy, Wakanda was built on top of it so that nobody would have access to it. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Ta was responsible for gold, iron, and vibranium. So that would the mining tribe. And Khonshu, now I'm real interested to see how we gonna Moon Knight, Mark Spector is back, right? Khonshu is free. He is. Broke out by the Wrecker, Tigra, and Hunter's Moon. What's Moon Knight's, Mark Spector's relationship with Wakanda going forward? Because you got Khonshu right there. Basically, the Ani and the Erykah, they work with each other. How that's gonna play out going forward? That's why I said we need more than one Black Panther book. We need more than one Black Panther book. I loved everything, including the Pantheon characters and seeing Wakanda's history with vampires. I didn't enjoy the art because I prefer a drop dead gorgeous T'Challa. That's fair. That's fair. He had the cat eyes. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I believe, and he did not draw the last issue of Black Panther, Ultimate Black Panther. I think people are more in tune to his artwork, or I know somebody didn't like it, but the artist on Black Panther, Ultimate Black Panther, is doing his thing. Let me see here. Caselli, yeah. So people, I know a lot of people like Caselli, but I like both of them. No, but that's fair. That's fair. Cheryl Lynn was on Black Comic Lords. I commented that she should be the new Black Panther writer for the main comic. She should be. I like it. But hey, Heroes at Marvel.com, okay to print. Let them know. As Trina would say, let them know. Let them know. Let them know. I look that, yeah. I wish there was more. I wish there was more. Todd the Shaper sounds like a dope name for a beat maker. Yeah, something. So yeah, great story. Varney, I like that. The Temple of the First Blasphemy. I like that we got a payoff in issue 3 to see the people that Varney had chained. They had been turned into creatures and everything like that. I did enjoy that. I would. There has to be. You have to get some Anuket going forward, because we can't keep doing that one and done. When writers of Black Panther bring in characters, we can't have them be one-offs. And Anuket cannot be a one-off. No, that character needs to return. As a matter of fact, the Erykah need to return, and we need to get more development in regards to the Erykah. So I love seeing that come into play. I love the introduction of Issue. I did. That said, we do have to get some solidification in regards to the originators, because we got Ta-Nehisi Coates with that one, right? Ta-Nehisi Coates with that. So we got the originators and we got the Erykah. Now, if I understand what Ta-Nehisi Coates is saying now, and this is the thing, y'all be like, Theo, I'm spitballing. Well, now, the way Ta-Nehisi Coates wrote it, the settlers, the initial settlers of Wakanda, chased off the originators. They lived in harmony with the originators. So what it could be is that the originators would have been responsible for making sure. Damn, I'm trying to make this make sense. The originators got chased off. So you got the originators being chased off by the Wakandans, and you have those settlers in their curiosity. The originators knew to stay away from the temple. That makes sense because they were there first. But you got the Wakandans being exploratory as they was. Bash does allude to that. Their curiosity got the best of them earlier on, and their curiosity helped them out later on. First curiosity, first blasphemy, last curiosity, the intergalactic empire. So these Wakandans that chased off the originators, trying to find every damn thing, come across the temple of the last blasphemy, come across Varney's temple, and in their curiosity to come across fire, that's when that happened. So in my mind, I'm thinking the originators, the Wakandans, then Varney come, and then that's when we get Mosi, and then we get Bashinga. That's got to be how that works. I just need somebody got to write that. So because I'm trying to make sure everything linear. I'm trying to y'all. So y'all can't keep doing that. Y'all can't keep doing that. There's too much mental gymnastics. The originators art got to go. Just erase it. It's canon. It's canon. So when it's canon, watch this. Sometimes you got to make lemonade out of lemons. You got to make lemonade out of lemons. And then remember, you got to be prepared to take the bad with the good. You got your whole intergalactic empire out of that. So I haven't read 3 yet, but the first 2 were amazing. Loving the art. Hey man, it's nice. Her name is Cheryl Lynn, like the singer. Yes, sir. I enjoyed Bass looking like a tribe called. Boy, look here. Hasbro. Queen Mother Ramunda and Bass. This me being super duper. I'm being a smart ass right now. You would think as much as the anti-recasters pump their damn gums, We'd have had them action figures right by now. But I only see certain folks asking for them damn action figures, and they all come from the recast camp. Hasbro, Queen Mother Ramonda, and Bass. 2-pack. Thank you. Appreciate it. I could take Miss Eden on the African Gods, but boy, look, hey now. Like I said, I did. I wanted more. I did. I wanted some more. I did. I want some more. I want some more. As far as she had at least 3-4 more issues in her. She did. She did. Because I wasn't satisfied. I was not satisfied. Then there's this question. Because her blood is flowing through T'Challa. Somebody asked the question. They like, do you think those newfound abilities are temporary or permanent? You heard how he was talking when he was talking to himself, his nose wide open. Well, you heard how she was talking to Bass. You read that. She said she ain't got no champion, but maybe she'll have one with. She said if. So she clearly be doubting him, but maybe she'll have. Maybe when she show him the depths of the. Oh my God! I can't believe she said that. I can't believe she said that. But she like, hey. So if you ask me, do I think them abilities are permanent? I think she left a lasting impression on your boy, is what I think. And I think if CB Cebulski, Will Moss bring back Cheryl Eaton, and honestly, understand what I'm getting ready to say. It shouldn't even matter. Y'all like Theo? No. It shouldn't matter. You're a fan. You read it. You wouldn't pick it up. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Because we talk. Rock With Me Nation, Recast T'Challa, Black Panther Fan Group, Council. We talk. You've just been hired as the new writer of Black Panther. Volume 12. I said what I said. I meant what I meant. That's volume 11. Legacy issues 223, 224, and 225. I said it before. I'm going to say it again. I meant what I said. I said what I meant. Cheryl Eaton's run is volume 11. Issue 1 through 3. Legacy issue 223, 224, 225. Stop playing with me. But you've just been hired as the brand new Black Panther writer. Volume 12. What's the first storyline? Give me your, I think the last of her blood opened the door to the tower. So you think she gave him a limited supply of blood? You don't think it's still coursing through his system? You think her blood separated from his blood like that right now? Because that ain't how she was talking. She was talking like when he come back, she still got that hold on him. And she do have pronounced fangs. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. I'm spitballing. But nevertheless, Black Panther, volume 12, issue 1. You just got hired. What's your first story arc? What characters you include? Mind you, you're a fan. You're a fan, 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 you're a fan. Yeah, you're a fan. Volume 12. Now, I know some people probably not going to include any characters. I know some people probably starting right off the rip with King Solomon's Frogs. But what are you doing with King Solomon's Frogs? What part of history are you changing? would you feel pressed to get rid of the democracy in Wakanda? It looked like that's getting ready to happen anyway. Or would you write a story where you bring back Prime Minister Folasade, and you can write her as a bad guy if you want to. You can bring in Shuri, say that you discovered a plot to overthrow Wakanda again from the inside, except this time it's already been done. And so Shuri and T'Challa, Queen Mother Ramunda, and Tosin have to prove that Prime Minister Folasade is corrupt. Prime Minister Folasade, we don't think about that character, do we? You know, she got some untapped potential. She does. You're like, Theo, what do you mean? Well, she don't like T'Challa. She did cut a side deal with Namor, right? Right. Who's missing, by the way? Prime Minister Folasade, or Folasade, in her current development, has everything she needs right now to be what Amanda Waller is to the DC universe, to be the Marvel. Except, y'all see the hairstyle she rocking, right, right. Yeah. Isn't she running the most advanced nation on Earth? She ain't got access to certain technology. Didn't she cut a side deal with Namor in Atlantis? Didn't she hand over certain secrets to Atlantis? She did. Wouldn't that make her a formidable foe going down the road for both Atlantis and Wakanda? Besa was investigating them, remember? Bring her back. See, to tell the story about T'Challa, basically, the democracy that is Wakanda being incorporated back into the Empire, because I don't know how the hell they got outside the Empire. That makes no damn sense. You would have to bring inside characters. You would have to bring inside characters, and you would have to use. Speaking of Namor being missing, Eden asked to use Namor, and Marvel said no. Wow. Y'all like, Theo? No, I just got a question. Because I'm like, the first vampire is Atlantean. Whose idea was it to do Blood Hunt? I don't believe it was Cheryl's. Okay, well, how in the hell? Because it ain't like Barney just popped up in Black Panther. He popped up in Avengers, where Namor has been a damn member. Bad story, good story. Good story, bad story. So that was a tumor. Because the last time y'all pulled this nonsense was in Avengers Assemble. Y'all had a tumor fighting for Atlantis. And okay, so yeah, that was a tumor. The same damn headdress from the dude that was in the damn Moore movie. Same damn dude. Okay, that don't make no damn sense. You gonna have to retcon it at some point in time to say where Namor was. How do you have Blood Hunt in canon? Namor gonna show up later on, and ain't nobody looking at this dude sideways. Where was you at? Huh? Huh, hell. People say hunk and here. Where was you at? First son of Atlantis. Where was you at? Hold that. I need to say this before I forget. We still don't know how Varney turned Blade. I don't believe issue 5 is going to be a double-sized issue. I don't. And that story is still sitting out there. Like I said, I got questions that still need to be answered because I'm like, where's Namor? Marvel telling Shara, Miss Eaton, that she couldn't use Namor, that's not an answer. I'm not looking for the answer from her. I'm looking for the answer from CB Cebulski. Where was Namor? So am I supposed to come up with a fan theory for where Namor was? Because it don't make no sense that he was missing. Where was Namor? That's a fair question. He either deleted or he off planet somewhere. There's no way this story takes place. Namor is alive and well in Atlantis, and he ain't involved. That makes no creative sense. A story involving Atlantis and Namor ain't in it. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. I think the Atlantis in the book is just some random god, but where's Namor? He got on the Tuma's headdress. I'm gonna call him a Tuma till they tell me something different. What's going on? What's going on? Thanks, Mr. YouTube. Speaking of Namor being missing, definitely appreciate that. By the way, I love those Marvel artifacts like King Solomon's Frog, the Serpent Crown, the Cosmic Cube, etc. Yeah. So I would reintroduce him to Wakanda and the Intergalactic Empire. Make sure that the Regent thing hit the stars. You know what? I think someone asked, Mr. Brown, it might have been you, asked me a question in regards to her Bass giving him a handful of the heart-shaped herbs. A couple of things. One, T'Challa looked comfy and cozy, but that's issue 3. This takes place prior to issue 4 of Blood Hunt. Y'all want me to say that one more time? We just need to be mindful. This is issue 3. Black Panther, Blood Hunt. This takes place prior to issue 4 of Blood Hunt. So I know he looked comfortable and cozy, but he still got to go back over there. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly did he do to the temple. I guess we'll find out issue 5. How did Blade get turned? I guess we'll find out issue 5. And the lasting effects of the Blood Hunt, I guess we'll find out. That's a lot going down in issue 5. That's why I said they rushed this story. They rushed this story. They're gonna need a pretty good need it. If I was writing a Black Panther story, I would have T'Challa and Hunter teaming up to stop it. We don't have. That's the other thing, because we don't have enough Hunter. Wait, is issue 5 the final book? Yep. That's what I said yesterday. They left a lot of meat on the bone. There's a lot. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I can't say I didn't. But there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. So the next writer, some folks would be looking for that. To me, that's bad writing. To me, that's the problem in regards to the world of Wakanda. Black Panther characters, period. They always one-offs. One writer comes in, write what they like, they dip, and the next writer comes in and never acknowledges anything that they did. Now, what we can say is that we've had some some writers that have been considerate. Cheryl Eaton, paying homage to what came before her. Dr. Eve Ewing, paying homage to what came before her. The next Black Panther writer needs to work. Their mindset needs to be, we finna tie that bow. And that's the mindset of every Black Panther writer. Instead of adding another inch of rope to it, go back and re-solidify the links that's already there. Like I said, there's stuff missing. We got the originators, we got the Orisha, we got the Enid. That story needs to be developed more so. The possibility that the Orisha are responsible for the 5 tribes, that needs to be fleshed out. I don't know how all that's gonna happen. That's a lot going on. Oh, she ain't going nowhere. People think that story temporary. She ain't going nowhere. And when I say she, Anuket ain't going nowhere. She was sitting there right there with Bass, looking at that dude. Looking at that dude. So you got to do something with the Orisha. Now we're looking at T'Challa, more lore. He ain't just got issues with Mephisto. No, he got issues with vampires. So to Brian Hill's point, Cheryl Eaton's writing, we could ask for a Blade Black Panther team up comic book because it makes sense now. A Blade Black Panther team up comic book, both of them being vampire hunters, it makes sense now. It would make all the sense in the world. As a matter of fact, seeing Blade hang out in Wakanda more than he's ever done before would make sense going forward. So there's a lot of meat on the bone. Black Panther Blood Hunt. What's going on, King Sigma? Naaman was arrested. I like it. Just got to flesh it out. Jason Aaron is writing a new Naaman series. Somebody better tell me where he was. So Black Panther issues 1 through 3, Black Panther Blood Hunt, solid series. Solid series. Definitely would have loved more. Great usage of the characters, great artwork, in my humble opinion. Going forward, let's build on that momentum. Let's use characters previously used. Let's use characters we ain't seen in a minute so that we can give T'Challa that same the world of Wakanda, the same world building we have in Gotham, the same world building we have in Metropolis, because we're not getting that. So yeah, you do that. Ultimate Black Panther. Thoughts? Got 5 issues down. 5 issues down. Like the artwork. I think the story is slowed down a little bit. And I may understand why. Not gonna say I necessarily like it, but I may understand why. While we remember Brian Hill saying he didn't have a number, we do know the Ultimate Universe isn't around for an extended period of time. No, the maker coming back. So, and we've talked about this in regards to my channel, D Real's channel. I'm thinking what we're getting is this story is being written to match up with the maker's return. Here's where D Real and I, and it's not, I'm not necessarily looking at the writers as it being their fault, as much as I'm looking more so at the, once again, the editorial department. So the age that we are now, we can remember reading stories in comics where you may have a overarching theme. You may have, you got the final boss, if you will. One story, superhero take on a villain, or maybe it's a 2-issue story where the superhero has to fight the supervillain over 2 issues. But you get that battle, then it's time to move on to the next one, then the next one, and then each and every battle is a build-up to the boss battle. You see this in video games. Well, what we're starting to get in comic books, and I cannot necessarily say I'm a fan of it, we're drawing out stories. We're drawing out stories. Now, folks can say what they will in regards, and I'm not comparing. I just want you to look at something here. Eve Ewing, in her story, 10-issue story, there were many battles that took place leading up to the final confrontation with Kivu. That's what that was. Well, in Brian Hill, we're not getting battles. We're getting exploration, and we get maybe a couple of fights. Shorty fought Okoye. Shorty fought the young lady who used to be a Dora, fought like she used to be a Dora, and the assassin that Khonshu just sent after her. But those aren't superhero versus supervillain battles. Those are fights between characters. And when I say characters, I'm talking about the villain. The villain has no name. You're not going to give 2 damns about the villain. This ain't Spider-Man fighting the Vulture 1 issue, and he's going to wind up fighting Dr. Octopus by issue 8. It ain't him fighting the Vulture over 2 issues, then fighting Rhino in issue 3, then fighting the Scorpion in issues 4 and 5, and then no, that ain't what that is, and I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem. I don't, which is crazy, because the way society says our attention span ain't as long as it used to be. So I like what I'm reading, but I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Namor was arrested. Wakanda, good afternoon. I need to get back in Ultimate Black Panther. I got all the issues, but haven't picked it up since issue 1. I won't give you any spoilers. In Avengers Omega, he was kicked out of the Avengers, stripped of his title, and incarcerated. His new series is this month. Apparently, he gets beat down in prison. See, that's why he the president of the Black Panther fan group. What'd you say? What? Wait a minute. Hold on. This is the comic you talking about? Y'all like Theo. I'm gonna have to go back and cover some stuff. Eve Ewing run so far as hands down a more enjoyable read. Ultimate Black Panther, I'm not quite following it well. Like I said, we got the Voodoo Con. They introduced a new element that's supposed to be the opposite of vibranium. They said Khonshu and Raw want to build up a nation. That's the opposite of Wakanda. That's them 2 things in and of itself are interesting. Where Eric at, I don't know, but I do enjoy this version of Eric. I do. I have not seen progression of Ororo and T'Challa's relationship. If Shorty is gonna seize the throne, She doing a damn good job of giving folks the impression that it ain't her because she just taking L's left and right. She getting beat down. And I don't know if I need to be. That's we don't need. I don't want to feel some type of way the opposite of what T'Challa had going on with John Ridley, because Shuri, the same thing kind of going on with Shuri. Like she ain't putting hands on nobody. So I like it. I'm enjoying it. I am. I do understand that it has some opportunities to it in regards to it. What I would like. But then again, that's just a personal preference. Doesn't mean that the story still isn't good. I like it. He's definitely taking us somewhere. I just want to see where it's going. I really want to see where it's going, and I'm hoping the payoff. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping the payoff is worth it. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't want to be underwhelmed. I'm hoping the payoff is worth it at the end of it. So that's where I'm at with Ultimate Black Panther. I'm enjoying it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I ain't the hardest person to please. It's way better than that 15 issue nonsense. Way better than that 15 issue nonsense. So let me keep the party rolling. Thank y'all so much. Y'all didn't have to be rocking with me today. Happy day off. He say, Theo, no, because I don't want the problem. Whatever you call today, call it that. Happy day off. Happy day off. So now that we got the comic books out the way, let's talk about being a Black Panther fan. You're a Black Panther fan. I'm a Black Panther fan. As I alluded to earlier, my wife was watching Black Panther. Asked her what made her watch it. She just said, well, I ain't effing with the second one. So I'm gonna watch this one. So there's a continuity issue with Ridley's run because Namor is still king. In Blood Hunt, he isn't and out of the picture. We can write that. He could we come on, yo, we gonna talk because we damn, we gotta make sense of that. We gotta do something to make sense of that. So Black Panther fan. Eyes of Wakanda, they're generating a lot of hype. They got the Marvel podcast going on and everything like that. Like I said, that Black Panther fan base, MCU fan base falls into three groups. You got the one group that's going to support everything they do, not going to find a fault in it. You got the second group, which is going to find fault with everything that they do. And they only supporting it just to find fault. Like they're going to pay the movie, they're going to pay the money to watch the movie just to talk about the movie. Because you see people do that with action figures and comics. They buy it just to talk bad about it. Then you have the group that's not going to support it because they respect the comic books. Well, here we are. You're a Black Panther fan. You are a Black Panther fan, and they are going hard at the bit in regards to the Eyes of Wakanda. And what they're promising you is that there's going to be an Atlantean. Well, no, they say there's going to be an Iron Fist in it. Well, you already know which Iron Fist that is. And if that ain't the Iron Fist that they're using, then you know it's going to be full of a bunch of BS. Now, you know and you care. You know and you care for all the right reasons. Gail is a female. Gail is also a member of the LGBTQ+. Gail was in a relationship with Nahana, Queen of Wakanda. Female. Also a member of the LGBTQ+. Now, Marvel, the MCU, Marvel Studios, has already played around with this. And if you are a member of the LGBTQ+, female, Black person, you didn't like it because it was disingenuous. The relationship that they showed on film in regards to Anika and Ayo. Now, I laugh every time a female defends that damn movie. I laugh every time a member of the LGBTQ+ defends Black Panther 2. Because I'm like, you didn't know what the hell you was looking at. how in the hell I know more and care more about two characters that represent you than you do? That's a fair question. Well, the Eyes of Wakanda cartoon, the animated series, the Iron Fist that they talking about, that's supposed to be Gale, the outlaw Iron Fist, who was in a relationship with Nahanda, the renegade Panther. Now, why does that matter even more? Because Nahanda created the doors. One of the reasons she created the doors was so she could run the streets, because she gave one of them a charm necklace. Okay, so how does that story play out in Eyes of Wakanda? Because that's canon in the comics. Shout out to Karama Horn. How that play out? How that play out? Do they give you fake representation, or do they give you the representation that's in the comics? Do you get to see Gale and Nahanda be in a relationship? Disney keep talking about diversity. They keep talking about diversity, but if you're a member of the LGBTQ plus, all you got was a kiss on the forehead in Black Panther 2. That's all you got. You ain't even get to see your two representatives both wearing the Midnight Angel armor. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that's Io. We don't just talk about it over here. That's Io. That's Anika. I got my Midnight Angel representation. I got my LGBTQ plus representation. But now this me. This me right here talking to you. Disney is getting you excited. Marvel is getting you excited. That's what they're doing. What's going on, DC? It's official now. Rock with me, Nation. Moderators in the building. Marvel is getting you excited. You're a Black woman. Okay? You're a member, you're a Black member of the LGBTQ plus. Okay? Well, they say the Eyes of Wakanda, they telling you it's gonna be an Iron Fist. You ain't got no questions. As a member of the LGBTQ community, you're not asking any questions who that Iron Fist is. You don't care. Well, if you don't care, you know damn good and well they don't. So me, I'll be like, well, who eyes are this? They say they finna tell you about an Olympian. Who? What God you finna tell me about? Because if it's the Eyes of Wakanda, the God you should be telling me about is Odin. Because if you tell me about Odin, then you're gonna tell me about Mosi. And that's the first Black Panther. See all this time together? You tell me about Odin, now you finna tell me about Avengers 1 million BC. Then you got to tell me about Mo. You say you talking about the Horde. Are you? Because I know what significance they play in 1 million BC when it comes to the Avengers. That's Mosi. So is Mosi a part of this? Can't be. Y'all like Theo. Why would they make Mosi a part of this? Didn't we just tell y'all in the comics that T'Challa was the last of the first? And then what we okay, his bloodline goes all the way back to Mosi. That's his bloodline. Okay, well, what has the MCU done to show? Let the MCU tell it. T'Challa is deleted in every alternate universe. I'm not making that up. You've seen these shows, you've seen these cartoons. You ain't seen T'Challa pop up in not one. He might be alive as Star-Lord. That's it. Everything else, worm food, zombie food, dirt nap. That's what that is. You know that. I've collected all my Resident Hunting volumes. Now I'm finna grab all the Christopher Priest and work my way backwards. Okay. It's like, that's all right. Oh, now I gotta ask now. I gotta ask. Cause see, this help right here. You know T'Challa adept at whooping behind without having the abilities of the heart-shaped herb stripped away from him. You know he adept. So you might wanna go get that Jonathan Mayberry in that David Lynch run. Because T'Challa put hands on the super soldier and Craven Hunter as a regular Joe. Not to be confused with G.I. Joe, but just as a regular person, he put hands on some folks. So you might want to, I ain't saying, I'm just saying, that way when folks start chirping, you be like, nah, man, I got the runs where Buddy was just a regular human, beating the hell out of people. So yeah, Disney diversity is whatever makes liberal white women feel progressive. I never understood the whole title stuff. I'm like, liberal, conservative. I never understood that. Left, right, left. Just stay with me here for a second. Stay with me. Just stay with me. You don't remember I brought up that run? I got the whole collection. You didn't video on. Did I do the video on? I got it. Come back. So, okay, so I'm conservative when it comes to a woman being sexually harassed. I don't think women need to be sexually harassed at all. I don't. I get mad. I'm conservative when it comes to women being raped. I am. A woman being raped? Oh, come here. Did you do it? We got proof. Undeniable proof? Yeah. Just sit it right there on the table. What? Yeah, just sit it right there on the table. What? We not finna go to court. We had court. But jail sentences in there, taxpayers paying money in there. No. You put your hands on a woman, just come on over here. That's a conservative mindset. A liberal mindset would be like, hey, well, just do whatever you want to do to a woman. See, that would be a liberal mindset. Just do whatever you want to do with a woman. That's a liberal mindset. I don't have that. I'm conservative. No, you're gonna give us respect. I'm a father, 4 daughters. No, I'm not for that. So when Anthony, I'm locked in. Women rights. Okay. All right. So now I'm conservative when it comes to women being disrespected. I don't believe in that. But now when it comes to a woman's rights to say so over her body, that's her body. That's her body. It's hers. With Theo, that's liberal. No, that's equal energy. I don't want you telling me what the hell to do with mine. With Theo, what if she's carrying your child? I should have did a better job of choosing who I slept with. I'm looking at me. With Theo, when do you think the child should be considered a human being? I think that's the conversation between me and the mother of the child. Because do you know who's going to be personally affected by that decision, one way or the other? It's not the politician in Washington, D.C. It's the parents of the child. See how we do that? Oh, okay. Well, liberal, conservative, money. You like money, I like money. Do you like your money stolen from you? I don't either. That's a conservative mindset. You want the person that steal to be held accountable. That's a conservative mindset. A liberal mindset would you would be wanting the person to get away with stealing money. But now watch this. Minimum wage. Conservative mindset or liberal mindset? Well, you can call it what you want to, but I know damn good and well in today's economy, thinking that somebody is gonna make some money, make a living, do anything that they're supposed to be doing, making $12 an hour, that's no. Which is crazy because you got the folks that are billionaires, millionaires telling other folks what they worth and you signing up for it. Their mindset telling you you should settle for $12 an hour, that's them having a conservative mindset about your money. So I don't really like getting caught up in labels and everything like that, because the label fit when the label fit. It's just that some people don't like them labels being thrown on them. Here we go. Conservative people ain't as conservative as they tell you. And liberal people, they not as liberal as some of them like to tell you, like to brag about. No. On quite a few issues, you got people that are conservative, that's liberal, that say they conservative. So just a bunch of BS. I don't subscribe to that nonsense. So, but the most dangerous man alive, cause I don't believe this. I don't believe I don't believe Hasbro gonna do it, and I ain't got time. I don't believe Hasbro gonna do it. I don't believe Hasbro gonna do it, and I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Shout out to David Liz. Appreciate you. Good looking, big dog. Good looking. I ain't got time. I don't have time. That came from a Disney fanatic that worked for them. Facts. Those labels are the same. They are. So when we look at Eyes of Wakanda, make sure I stay on point with that. Beware false prophets. They're not gonna give you what you should, what you should get. You want Eyes of Wakanda? Go pick up Karama Horn's book. Go pick up Karama Horn's book. The Dora Milaje handbook. You want the Eyes of Wakanda? Miss Karama Horn gave you some eyes already. Matter of fact, go pick up the book. We can start having some reading sessions over here and everything. We just sit back and go through it one chapter at a time, but we can explore it. If you want me to do that any daggone way, we can do that. My brother D Real got the book. We can read chapter by chapter. I can't necessarily tell you my voice is soothing, but we'll do that. But them the Eyes of Wakanda right there. I don't know what they getting ready to do. Tell you, talking about artifacts being lost. What a high toots that I was at. We can't talk about that much. Okay, well, we know the Hatut Zeraze came around when M. Telly was there. You say you telling, what, 6 episodes, 10, whatever? Okay, well, the Hatut Zeraze and the Doors would have been who we sent out there to go get them. So who are these Wakandan warriors? Because that should be real easy to tell us the names of the Wakandan warriors unless you're getting ready to make up some stuff. And damn it, I'm sick of that. I'm sick of stuff being made up with T'Challa because we don't get stuff made up with nobody else. I watched Arrow. The only damn made up character I got was Diggle. And after that, they made Diggle real, a real comic book character. Okay. I watched all them damn seasons of The Flash. You ain't make up nothing with The Flash. Why in the hell are we sitting up here and we got to make up every damn thing? And that's the other thing. Why we got to make up so much stuff in regards to T'Challa? We got to come up with a fake ass uncle. We got to come up with a fake ass first cousin. Then we got to make we got to come up with a fake ass origin story. Why we just can't tell the source? Why we got to stray so far in regards to this character? One damn character. and we got to stray all the way off in the left field. What for? In ways we've never done with any character. And why in the hell are colored folks so damn complicit to do it? Why us? Why black folks so ready to jump on a damn train they ain't jumped on nowhere else? It's 2024. What the hell? Why are we so damn quick to sell out? Why? We don't stand 10 toes down for nothing. The character, the name of the character, not what the writer, the type, like what, damn. We don't want to stand for nothing, but have the audacity to get mad about stuff. Well, if you ain't standing for nothing, you falling for every damn thing. So you shouldn't be surprised. We shouldn't be surprised we ain't getting nothing. Monica Rambeau ass left on the other side of the damn universe. Okay, and you ain't fight for it. You ain't standing 10 toes down for it. You don't give two. Margaret can do whatever the hell they want to damn do with Monica. That's the message that you send it. Okay, well, stop crying about Monica. You don't give two damns about the T'Challa origin story. You don't give two damns about the origin of Wakanda. Well, stop crying about black rights then. Because if you don't give two damns about something that could easily be done, here we go. You can't be complaining about black issues, but you okay with T'Challa having a baby mama and a son out of wedlock. Because that's easy as hell. That was simple. That was simple writing. That was typing with your thumbs, with your fingers, the stroke of a pen. If you don't give two damns about that, why should anybody take you seriously when you talk about you want black rights? You perfectly fine being a real life stereotype. It's what that is. So keep it with, you know, those labels are the same. So in regards to Black Panther, the character is worth something. Whether or not you see value in the character, I really don't know what to tell you, because as my wife was sitting up there watching Black Panther, I'm literally listening to Njobu telling T'Chaka that with weapons, blacks in America could help Wakanda take over the world. Go back and look at it. Yeah, black Americans being oppressed, rights being denied to them. If we give them vibranium, weapons powered with vibranium, those blacks in Wakanda could rule the world, take over the world. That was his message. Is that what you want? If that's what you want, what makes you any different? That's who you were cheering for. Njobu, Eric, Njidaka, rulers who would rule with an iron fist. Well, you're not necessarily a fan of that in the comics. Okay. Well, art imitates life, or does life imitate art? You're an American citizen. You watch the news, you hear the news just like I do. What did they just do in regards to the rights of the president? Right. Supreme Court justice. You heard it. You read it. Right. Well, is that what you want? Or do you truly believe in equality? or do you want to be a dictator? You watched Black Panther just like I did. You heard those words just like I did. You saw those scenes just like I did. The questions are rhetorical. They got nothing to do with me. I'm good. You're the ones that saying the character that Chadwick Boseman played was inferior. You're the one that's saying that the character that Chadwick Boseman played isn't worth being recast. You're the one that's telling people that look like you that they have no right to accept, have, receive what others receive every damn day, and that's characters being recast. And you said it, why? Right. Look, I'm out. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I appreciate that. Today has been a great day and everything like that. We came in here, we talked about it. Right in mheroesmarble.com. You want Cheryl Eaton back on the book, you gotta let them know. You want Mr. Fareed Karami back on the book, you gotta let them know. In regards to stories being told, if the story makes sense, the story makes sense. As far as what you want in regards to the outcome of the story, mheroes@marvel.com. Okay to print. Let them know. You never know what you might get. Don't we have T'Challa popping up in 4 different comics in August? That's the other state. That's the other part that I left out there. If you're a Black Panther comic book fan, you good. Now, if you're a Black Panther movie fan, MCU fan, I don't know what to tell you. But us Black Panther fans over here in comics, we Gucci. We Gucci. We Michael Kors. We Adidas. We Adidas. We Nike. We good. We good. We got, oh my goodness, we got so much Wakanda. How y'all want me to set this up? Or like, I'm taking suggestions because I'm thinking about rearranging some stuff, getting some more chocolate in Chocolate City. It's a thin line between love and hate. Trying to get some more chocolate in Chocolate City. And I got, it's a lot of Wakanda going on around here. But honestly, we got more than just Wakanda. It's a lot going on. I tell you what, y'all hit me up, comment section, and hit me up offline. Tell me what we kind of be. Yeah, because it's a lot. Y'all see, it's a lot. It's a lot going on around here and everything like that. And we want to make sure, you know, what girl, young lady, Beyonce, what Kelly Rowland, Ludacris, I be representing. I be representing. Yeah, we just. Also, any comic books that you would like for me to review, because we do have Anansi Boys and everything like that. We just wrapped that up. Y'all let me know in the comment section. I do need to finish Exile. I do need to finish Exile. I do. But thank y'all so much for rocking with me. In the meantime, in between time, take care of yourself. We want to be able to talk to each other like this as opposed to talking about each other. So in memory of the late, great Don Cornelius, until next time, make sure you got your notifications on for my brother tonight. I wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and soul. We out.